Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. And today we're gonna be doing a little makeup look or whatever. I'm not gonna be talking about any drama. We're just gonna be sitting back. Whatever comes to mind, we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, give this video a big thumbs up for makeup videos. I haven't done one in a long time, and I need to get another makeup palette that has like the rainbow because I want to do a rainbow look. Oh my god, that's so much. I want to do a rainbow look to recreate what I did like 2 years ago. I want to get the James Charles palette, the artistry palette or something. I haven't got it. I haven't put my hands on it or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing like a purple moment. I'm gonna try to do it like a purple cloud moment. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. So I just moisturized my face with some Noxema, and I'm gonna start with the eyes first. Let's get that pain over it with. So I'm gonna get some of this. I think I'm gonna put some concealer on my eyes first, and then so we gotta have like a clean coat. This is the one I got yesterday when I went to hang out with my friends. I got this from Target. It's just the hydrating camo concealer, full coverage one, and it's from Elf. And this is in the shade Tan Walnut. So this is the color. This is the applicator. I got it from Target, if I didn't mention it before. I haven't had concealer in such a long time, and I feel like it shows. It shows when I do my makeup. So that's a big applicator. So the smallest amount on my eyes. You just need a little. So I feel like this is gonna be definitely something if I don't want to wear foundation, I'll just put that on, to be honest. And I feel like it'll be easy for me to just apply and go. So I'm gonna use a beauty blender to blend that out, because I like beauty blenders instead of brushes, especially if I want to use the brush for something else. So I haven't used this beauty blender yet. I got it new. Oh, I haven't used it yet. So after we conceal the eyes, so I haven't put on a lot, and it literally full coverage, amazing. But we're gonna get started on these eyes. So I'm gonna take out of this palette. It's called the Classic Cutie by MAC palette. I got it a couple of years ago. I don't know how many years ago. It would probably be just a year ago, but I don't know. So I'm gonna use that. And just like how I just do my other eyeshadow, I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna put it in this purple lilac color right here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna put it on the out corner of my eye. I don't know what this black stuff is around my eye. It's probably the mascara from last night, but I'm just gonna use a little bit. I'm gonna use a little bit for now and then start packing later because I have a lot of purples. I realized, like, in my makeup collection, I have a lot of purples, a lot of shimmery colors, a lot of natural colors, because those are the type of colors I used to, or the shades I used to use all the time. So I have a lot of natural colors, but I have no rainbow colors. Like, I have some, like, one blue shade and two green shades, but I have no blues, and like a lot of blues and red and orange and yellow. I have none of those. I feel like you need that. I feel like you need that in a palette. So I want to try to find a eyeshadow palette that has those colors, because I feel like that would be a really good moment. I feel like over the years I've gotten better at makeup, so I wanted to, you know, use different colors. So I'm kind of dragging it in a little bit, like I'm doing it on top of right here. So I'm just blending it in. It is a really um light shade, and I feel like the more you pack it, the more it's gonna be good. I haven't really used this palette a lot, so that's why. So I don't know what I'm gonna use. It looks pretty good. I like it so far. So I think I'm gonna keep on packing it, to be honest. And I also got some setting spray from Target and some makeup wipes. So yeah, up my game. I haven't really purchased setting spray for a while, and I feel like it's gonna make setting spray makes your look better. And that's coming from a person that literally hasn't bought setting spray for the longest time. So now I think I want to get a shimmery purple color and put it on the majority of my eyelid. I want to get a medium-sized brush. So I would recommend you guys to get this type of thing because it organizes your big brushes and your beauty blenders, your medium brushes, and your small brushes. That's what I like to get. So what I like to do. I'm gonna get my setting spray so this can be prominent. This is a technique I've seen a lot of people do. A lot of people do, especially if you're doing a look where the color is not really it's pigmented, but it's not as pigmented as you want it to be. So you just put some setting spray on the brush, and then you apply the brush to any color that you want to be more pigmented, and it just makes the color more pigmented. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people do it, so I've always done it. And the setting spray I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus one. I should have opened it before, but this is what it looks like. It runs out pretty quickly, but this is like the cheapest setting spray you'll ever get. So you need the smallest amount. I don't know why a lot of came out. So once you use it for the first time, a lot is going to come out the applicator, but you literally need the smallest amount. So I'm going to get, what should I get? I think I'm going to get this color right here. I don't know the shade name, so that's why I'm just saying this color, because I either threw it away or like sometimes makeup brands, they don't want to name a shade, so you can't force them. So I'm just getting this. It's really pigmented after I added the setting spray, but if you guys don't know what setting spray is, you probably do, but for the people that don't know, setting spray is just to set your makeup in, and also a lot of people don't know, like I said, it can make your eyeshadows more pigmented. So I just like to put this on the lid of my eye, and then it's gonna all come together once everything's blended in. But for now, it just looks like a huge glob on my eye. But I'm just gonna put the thinnest coat of this on and kind of fill my eye with it. And what I like about doing is putting the light, when I put the light purple on the outside of my eye, I like doing that because it kind of sets the makeup look for it. So it sets the makeup look or sets the eye look up for whatever color you're going to do. So if you put a brown color on the outside of your eye, you kind of want to match it up. It looks so weird right now, but I promise you it's going to look good. But I like to set it up so I know what color I'm going to do after. So I'm gonna go back in with that purple color we used first for the outlet, the lid of my eye, outlet of my eye, I don't know. And we're kind of gonna like blend it in and kind of pat it on top of the like the line that separate, that's like the line that the colors both meet. So we're gonna put that color right on top of it so it kind of blends in. And we're not gonna cover the whole color up, but we're just gonna put it on the lid, I mean where the two colors meet, so it's not like a line, or it's not, doesn't look weird or anything like that. And I really like doing this because it just makes the look more cohesive. So that's what I like to do sometimes. So yeah. So now we're gonna get, I think I'm gonna get a even lighter shade of purple, and I'm gonna go in with a small, very small brush. And we're gonna go in with an angled brush. And what an angled brush is, I want to kind of talk through this so you guys know. If you're not really into makeup, you guys know, but this is an angled brush. It literally goes at an angle. So I'm gonna also spray this with setting spray. And if you're starting out with makeup, you don't need the most expensive brushes. This one was literally from Claire's, but you want, I'm gonna get this light shade, and I'm just gonna put it on top of the angle, and then kind of in the inner corner of my eye, I'm just going to swoop it out a little, the smallest amount. So it kind of, it's like kind of a pop of color. It's kind of a pop of color, but it just pulls in the look even more. So I'm kind of, and you could drag this like to make a wing. That would be really, really cute if you just like winged it, but it'll be really cute. So yeah. So I just like doing this, and you can do it like in the inner corner of my eye. Like I'm gonna do it like right here, because if you guys don't know, you're probably like, why does she put color in the inner corner of her eye? When you put light color in the inner corner of your eye, and if you have like more like smaller eyes or whatever, it awakens your eye. So I kind of like to look back to see if it looks patchy, and it looks weird now because I don't have any mascara. But now I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and we're gonna do the base coat of my makeup. So we're gonna go in with this full coverage concealer by e.l.f. And this is the hydrating camo concealer. So I like to kind of put like stripes underneath my eyes because it covers the eye bags, and on my chin, and then also a little bit on my forehead. And it also lightens underneath your eye. So this is Beauty Blender is just gonna be for my it's just gonna be for my concealer. And you have to blend in your concealer too. So, and you're probably like, why didn't you not do your base before? The reason why I like doing my base after I do my eyes, because any powder from my eyes that drops onto my skin, I could just pick it up with this. I can just pick it up with the concealer. So you can see my eyes look very awake now. So I kind of like to do that. So I kind of like to wake it up. So it looks kind of light, but that's the whole idea. And then you're going to get your foundation, and then we're gonna put some foundation. And if you guys don't know what I've been using, this is just the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline New York. It is in the color 330 Toffee Caramel. So I just like to put this on my wrist. Put it on my wrist. And what it does, it's also full coverage. So I like to use the same Beauty Blender for my foundation always, but I don't like using cross-contaminating my concealer blender with my foundation blender. So I like to put this underneath my eyes as well. Just kind of put blotches all around my face just to get it all together, all situated. My brushes fell out of the pocket. But what this foundation also does, like I always just did my eyeshadow and didn't even put any foundation on my skin. You don't need foundation starting out, but like it's not really a necessity, but like if you want to do like a full coverage makeup look and you're planning on going to a party or something like that or a function, you want to get foundation. And if you're a person that like wants to have a lighter base or whatever, you can just get concealer. Concealer will do the job for you, but I like doing this especially when I'm gonna like take selfies of my makeup to just document it. I like to save them to like my Snapchat what's it called, memories, to see what kind of makeup I'm inspired to do. So yeah, this is a really nice coat, a really nice coat. And you're gonna see what the setting spray does. It sets your makeup in, and then I'm gonna tell you guys after, when I'm doing my baking in my eyelashes, what kind of makeup products you need when you're just starting out. Because I feel like when I do my makeup, I never tell you guys what products you need, what products I started off with, and just stuff like that, because it could be very beneficial for some of you guys when you're starting off with your makeup. So I'm going to get my setting powder, and I got this a while ago, and I'm pretty sure an Etsy bag. This is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and this is just a setting spray just to set, not a setting spray, a baking powder just to bake the underneath your eyes so they don't look glossy, and you don't have like the bounce back thing or whatever. And I like to get the bottom of my beauty blender for my foundation. I also use this part because I can get underneath my eyes. So what I started off with just buying a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. When you're starting off, you don't need high-end palettes. Like, you don't need a MAC palette. You don't need a palette like mine. You don't need a Too Faced palette. You just need to get something that is going to make it work while going on a budget. If you are like 12, 13, 14 years old and you don't have a job yet, or you don't have like allowance or anything like that, or you just want, or you get makeup like once in a while and stuff like that, or money once in a while, you want to get palettes and stuff like that are really cheap. Like this one, I don't use that much because it kind of irritates my eyes, but this one is from the dollar store, and it's literally $15. And there's ones that are $5 and $10 and $15, $20. And you can just go to the dollar store and buy those palettes. Like, there's no shame in it. You can still do an amazing look with it. Like, next I want to do a dollar store makeup look. You can literally, I have dollar store makeup looks on my channel. You could literally use any sort of makeup or any sort of product that you can get underneath your budget. Like, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on makeup. But yeah, so I started off by just getting, every time I had money, I just got makeup. I just got different kinds of makeup, and I'm using the Maybelline Last Sensational effect, butterfly effect, I guess, sensational butterfly effect or something like that, mascara. But I used to just start off with some mascara. And then what I like to do, even though you want to do your own look or whatever, I recommend watching videos, James Charles, or even smaller YouTubers like me, just doing makeup looks. And I feel like I want to do more of me just talking through what I do on my makeup so you guys can just get an idea. And don't be afraid to ask any questions about what I do, what I use, and stuff like that. But for Christmas, all I asked for was an Ulta gift card. And I just asked for an Ulta gift card and stuff like that. And I just bought 2 palettes. One that had foundation and concealer in it, and then one that had just the simplest colors, and it had every different shade. And I just used to sit down one day, a couple of times a week, and just do different types of makeup looks and stuff. And I just like sat down, did a bunch of makeup looks, and just, learned. And I just did what works for me. And some things I recommend you guys to do. I didn't really buy foundation until, like, an actual bottle foundation until quite some time ago. But I like to, you can get concealer, foundation. All you need is one makeup palette. Start off with my one makeup palette. And then you can get some foundation or concealer. Pick one. You don't have to get both. Then you get brushes. You literally only need eyeshadow brushes. And then you don't even start doing your base yet until you can perfect an eye. And then you could start getting highlight. You can get highlight. And by getting highlight, it just amplifies it, whatever, or just starts off with the base. So first, you don't even need to get base makeup yet. You can just get eye makeup. Invest all your money in eye makeup, and then you can start the base. You can do one day where you just do base and see what you want to do, and then one day you could just do eyes. So that's what I did. I think I'm going to go in with the I Believe in Unicorns Academy of Color highlighting palette, and I'm going to go in with Spellbound. It's kind of like a purpley pink color, and I kind of want to do it. It looks kind of fun, and I barely use this palette anyway, so I'm going to use Spellbound just on my, I'm just going to do like the simplest highlight. So literally the smallest amount of highlight can do you wonders. And I want to do more videos of me talking about how I do my makeup and step by step. So anyone who wants to watch could watch. So I want to do more of those videos where I just do step by step makeup looks, tutorials, stuff like that on makeup. Just telling you guys how I do it. And for the highlight, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter how much it was. I got this from Kohl's for about $25. And you're probably like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. This palette, I've had it for about, oh, I look so chalky. I had this palette for about 3 years. 3 years. And it's still good. Still good, so who gonna check me? But honestly, for some reason, I don't use this palette, and you guys can obviously see it looks chalky. But I'm just gonna go in with this LA Colors Illuminating Skin Enhancer. This is just a skin enhancer. If you just pack these two items together and some, where's my mascara? If you just pack these 3 products together, this LA Colors Illuminating Skin Enhancer with this concealer and this mascara, you're golden. Literally, just put on some mascara, concealer, and this, you're golden. Literally, you're golden. But I would just recommend that if, say like me, I wanted to go over the top for no reason for graduation, even though no one was going to see my makeup, my eyeshadow, I want to go over the top. So I recommend, if it's just a hot day and you want to we want it to look like you put a lot of effort into your makeup, you want to make sure that you use products that are not patchy. These, I use this skin enhancer all the time. It doesn't matter from you wearing makeup. Like, if I wanted just to look extra glowy for Instagram picture, I do it. I normally use it just for makeup looks because of it. And normally I don't really mix my powder products with my liquid products, but this is giving me life. And if you want to go all the way, you're probably like, where is your contour? I don't like using contour that much because it just looks, it takes a long time to blend in. Like, not really, but it takes a long time to blend in. And I just don't want to take all that time. So now I'm going to get my setting spray. This is for all day wear. You got to shake it up before using it. Even though I didn't do that before using it. But I'm just going to spray. It's just, ooh, it smells really good. The last one I used, it was the same brand, but it was like a clear product. I guess this is, yeah, this is Photo Focus. So this is this smells really good. Really good. It's going to keep your makeup on for the longest time. Like, no stiff. You're not going to be stiff, honey. You want to kind of fan it out so, like, it doesn't look like you just poured water on your face. But setting spray is literally just water with a little bit of fragrance. No stiff. Literally, this, if I had this makeup on for the whole entire day, I normally, after I do like a makeup video or something like that, I always like to keep it on for some extra hours during the day. I don't know if that's just me or anything, but I like to do that. I don't know why, but like, I like doing it. And so I don't like waste makeup or waste any cleaning products, but I just gonna put on some of this lip gloss. The tiniest amount. It is called the Simple Pleasures Gloss, and I don't know what flavor or anything like that. It's just a light pink bottle. I'm just gonna put on this, and I don't like putting on lipstick, and this just makes it more natural and youthful, and yeah, so I really like doing it. This is such an amazing makeup look. Like, I didn't even honestly know it's gonna take a turn this good. Like, obviously I have to like what's it called, I have to like clean that up a little bit and stuff like that. Honestly, this looks super good. Super good. I don't like doing my eyebrows because like I don't mess with that. But yeah, this is the makeup look. I really enjoyed doing it. If you guys like these types of videos, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. This is what it looks like. This is what the makeup looks like. I really like how it turned out. Really do. I haven't really done this before. Like, I haven't done like purple. It's so out of my comfort zone. I always used to like turn with oranges and pinks and stuff like that. Never went to purple. So I really like doing this. And my next video I want to film today. It's currently 12:39 right now, so I might just have to bang out another video of me just talking and stuff like that, and I'm going to talk about more about my makeup journey in that video. So I hope you guys like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next